In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this product packaging design for clean detergent powder using your Pixellab application. Hey guys, this is Stars Graphics. Welcome back to our design studios. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm showing you today how you can create this detergent powder design for clean using your Pixellab application for laundry services. And right after that, I will also show you how to mock it up into a product mockup to look exactly like this. I guess this is so awesome and you won't want to miss out, so watch the video to the very end as we begin. So right here, I'm going to delete the initial project and kickstart with a default setting so that you can see what exactly we are doing. And for today's lesson, we are using a square size for our design. So right away, I'm going to begin by creating the background. So I'm going to go to the background and right away change the background color into this. Okay, so this is the color code. I'm sharing it with you. It's 018A00. so that's the color code. It's a fair green. You can use that as the color background. So what we are going to do now is to import, and we're going to import some ray light effects or some sun rays light effects, as you can see here. Then what we're going to do now is to go to our erase cup color option and enable it. Then we use a relative different means to get the ray light or the sunlight effect by using the color picker that I'm highlighting. So just click on your color picker and carefully select out the blue color from the white. Once you select that, you will see these two buttons will pop up, so click on the check mark to proceed. Now come down to tolerance and gradually tilt the tolerance completely to 70 degrees, okay, so that you can have something as awesome as this. So we're going to span this out. So after spanning it out, make it to cover a broad portion of your background. Use relative position now to position it on the middle, then go to layer and lap it up. So for this laundry detergent powder markup that we are doing, or for this powder design, there are some lemon extracts, and that is why I'm going to bring in some lemon art effects or images, stock images that I have with me here. This is because the laundry powder has extracts of lemon in it, as we're going to see subsequently in the design process. So let's size this up, guys. Okay, so after sizing this up, scale it down a bit, then you can position it right here and go to layer, to your layer button here, then you lock it up. So after locking it up, what next? We're going to bring in some water droplets. But before we bring in the water droplets, I would love us to use some lemon-like kind of water droplets. I have them here with me. So I'm going to minimize this carefully and rotate this to face the left. Okay, reduce it in size, then you can copy it, bring it. So as you copy it, just line it up just like so. I hope you are following up. If you have any questions, please kindly let us know in the comment section. Today's tutorial help is for Elijah Eshinge, who is watching us from Benakuma subdivision in the Menchum Valley division of the Northwest region of Cameroon. Hello Eshinge Elijah, we're glad you love our tutorials. Thank you so much. Please kindly let us know where you're watching from, so we also send you a hug in our next tutorial. Okay, and as you do, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome design tips and other amazing graphic design tutorials that we share here regularly. Right away, we're going to bring in another important element. I hope you've seen how I aligned the water droplets or the lemon droplet. So we're going to bring in now some real water droplets that I have. These are them. So what do we do with this? We minimize it a bit and position it here just like so. Perfect. So after positioning it, go to layer and make sure that all of the movable objects are locked out so that they don't disturb you when you're bringing other elements. And to proceed with the design, I'm going to import another powerful element that we'll use for the background. So right here I have this for the background, and look at what I'm going to do, guys. Just going to rotate this so nicely, and then I position it here, but then I'm going to size it up first of all, then I position it here to create this shadow like effect here. Then you go to layer and you lock this up as well. So we've achieved a perfect harmony with our elements. I just love the way they have been arranged. And right away we are going to start with our text. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the text for the design. Like I said, this product is for clean detergent powder. So look at the funny way I'm writing the clean, right? It sounds funny though, but that is how most of these kind of product names are displayed, just to create some memory in the mind of customers. So I did not go with the normal C. I used a K, letter K in the place of C to spell clean. Okay, so we're going to change the color now to an awesome red, since we're placing it on a white background. Can you see how powerful this works? Color combination is very important in graphic design, so that's why I'm using the red on the white background. Though we have a universal green background, no issues at all. And to proceed with everything, we are going to tap now on our font icon. Today, what font do I use for this clean? Okay, which font? Let me just check at random if I can find any font. That will be amazing. I've used the HK Grotex group of family fonts recently, too much, and I don't want to use it or repeat it again today. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. I've really made a lot of designs with the HK Grotex font. What is a good font combination? You can check it on thefonts.com to grab it for your designs. So which one do I use? Which one do I go with? Okay, let's try the Olivia Sands Black and see if it can work. This is too obvious. I don't really love it. It's too obvious. So I'm going to go back and search for another font. Perfect. So the name of the font we are using is Nexa Heavy. I equally got it from thefonts.com, so kindly check it out and make good use of the font. So what we're going to do now is to rotate this. Okay, rotate this by not too much though, so we can rotate this by up to minus 15 degrees. I think it's fine. Alright, then look at what we're going to do, guys. I think the ray light effect is smaller, so we're going to go back, unlock it, click on it and size it up. Okay, then as you size it up, be sure that you have used relative position to make sure that it falls on the middle. Okay, very good. Why are we using all of these kind of elements here? If you look at the name of the brand, it's clean detergent powder, so you need to really bring in something that display cleanliness. That's why we went for the sunlight kind of ray light effects here. Alright, I'm explaining all of this so you can equally know how to sort for your design elements in your next design. So make sure this text is on the middle of your design using relative position. You can always rely on relative position to get a perfect alignment for your elements, text and other aspects of your design as you proceed. So written clean, and like I said, the full combination of it all is clean detergent powder. So up next, we're going to write, tap on new text, tack, and write detergent powder. But then we're going to leave this just with a normal in small letters, not in caps though. But then we go back to our font area to look for a font that can make use we can make use of this. So I'm going to go back to the HK Rotex Extra Bold. That is the font I'm using, so pay close attention to it. It's the HK Rotex font. And look at the manipulation we're going to do here with the color. White on white background is purely nonsense. So I'm going to go to my color option and choose what do it if we work with blue, this dark blue. Perfect. So I think I should show you guys the color code, but as you follow, I hope you've subscribed to the channel. If not, and that's exactly why you are not understanding all of these simple steps that I'm showing you, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Now let's look at this color code, and it's 0031 BB. That's the color code for this thick light kind of green that I have here. And what I'm going to do is to scale this down a bit. Okay, scale this down. Alright, so scale this down, but after scaling it down, we click back on it and put it in caps. It really doesn't do well when it is in small letters, so we're going to reduce it a bit. And as we reduce it, just go to rotation, and remember we rotated the clean we rotated this text by -15 degrees, so equally we are going to rotate this by -15 degrees in order to attain or to achieve harmony with our elements. So I think we can use relative position also to make sure it's on the middle of our design. So let's check. Okay, this should be on -14. It's fine. And look at what we're going to do. We're going to select the two texts, and okay, let's move them up a bit. I think they are too much down, so we move them up. And position it here. Let's increase this in size a bit. Use relative position to make it fall on the middle, and you can move it up a bit. And let's increase this as well a bit. Now, in order to emphasize on it, we're going to give it a stroke. Go to your stroke, make sure that the detergent is the one which is highlighted, then go to a stroke, enable it, and give it a white background. Increase it to about 15, then carefully bring it here. Use relative position still to ensure that everything is perfectly aligned. Perfect. Now after attaining all of this, we're going to write new text 2-in-1. So it's a 2-in-1 detergent powder, 2-in-1, and we're going to maintain the same font, Grotex, the HK Grotex font. So we'll place it here. Then we are going to go back to text, double tap to write fresh and clean. So after writing fresh and clean, we're going to go to our font area and use the Nexa light for this. So we are using Nexa light for this text. So you can see that all through I'm just fluctuating between two kinds of fonts here. I've used the Nexa font and the HK Grotex font. This is just to let you know that you must not use all the fonts in the world before your design is powerful. Okay, so we're going to copy this text and write with lemon extract. This is just for consumer protection with lemon extracts. Let's put this like so with lemon extract. Great. So we have a 2-in-1 fresh and clean detergent powder with some lemon extracts. And with this, guys, this is a wrap on how you can design this clean detergent powder packaging mockup packaging design using a Pixellab application. I hope today's lesson was helpful, but before you go, always make sure that you've saved your work. And what we're going to do now is to save the work. Save your work. Then after saving your work, we're going to launch the Picsart application, which is going to help us now to mock it up. So after done designing your packaging label on Pixellab, the next thing we need to do is to go to our Picsart application. If you haven't gotten this application, please kindly get it on your Google Play Store. So we're going to launch our Picsart, and if you're a new user on Picsart, you will need to register with your Gmail account and all of those initial registration processes. It's much easier for you to find them out. So once you've registered and joined the Picsart, you will see this plus button. So just click on this plus button to select a new file. Then I would love you to click on blank. So this is how we mock up every of these kind of product packaging. So click on add photo, click here on add photo to select the mockup. So I have the mockup on my gallery, and after bringing the mockup, I will click now on crop, and I will crop it out. Then I click on the check mark here and span it up. Then I will go now to add photo once again. On add photo, on add photo. So this is your add photo. Click on add photo. Then we are going to bring in now the design that we did on Pixellab. So this is the design. I've selected it, and I will click on add to add it to Picsart. So after adding it, you just need to scale it up to fit perfectly on the mockup. Now once you are done with all of that, place it just directly above the mockup. Then look down here and you will see blend. So this is the option that will help us. It's powerful. It's going to help us now to mock it up. So you will have to click on multiply, and immediately you click on multiply, the product is mocked up, and we now have our detergent powder, the clean detergent powder markup achieved. Now you want to click on the check mark to log out and to download. So where do you download your work? Simply click on this download icon and your work will be downloaded. So we're going to click on it. It's downloading, and it has been downloaded. So let's go check it out to see how it looks. And this is just how it looks. Okay, I I guess this is so real. So guys, this is just how you can design a detergent powder mockup on your Pixellab and mock it up using Picsart application. Trust today's tutorial was helpful. If you did enjoy today's tutorial, don't forget to like the video, and of course to subscribe to the channel for more amazing tutorials like this. Thank you so much. Hope to see you in our next tutorial.